Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Game and we are returning to Hearts of Iron 4. Now, last time around we did conquer Iran or Persia, but we were being stopped at the border of India in modern day Pakistan, pretty much over here, and pretty much as much by the Indian army as by the terrain and the lack of supplies. In particular, we did not have a rail line running all the way down here. We do have that now, and some of our troops are recovering a little bit. But you can still see, especially the guys here in the very front, do suffer a little bit. Let's pull some of them back. And I would maybe like to try one of you guys to get forward a little bit. Maybe we can do the same to them. We're still continuing to build up that rail line, but I'm not sure it's going to be sufficient. So we're going to need to see whether that is going to work out in the long run. Come on. Construction? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, you can see we are building that. Hopefully it's going to be done fairly quickly. Now the other question is, do we want to invade Iraq? The reasoning for that would be we could support Vichy France in Syria and move up against Egypt a little bit more aggressively. Now, one of the issues is we also do not have a rail line here, so maybe, just to keep open the option, we should be building a rail line down at least towards over here. So maybe let's build one over here like that. And I think that's a good idea. So let's prioritize that a little bit. You can also see that we are building a couple of naval dockyards now, hoping to build more ships in the future to move against the Western Allies. Speaking of the Western Allies, we are blockading the UK pretty well, I think. More on that later. But what I did is, I think what we should do at least, is also split off, at least, you know what, let's take two of these groups. Let's give them a nice little color like white. And commander, yeah, why not Zahlwächter? And your job is going to be to do convoy raiding, yes indeed, in the Cape Verdean plain. Reasoning for that being, I want to stop supplies running from from America to basically sub-Saharan Africa. All of these UK areas, South Africa, even East Africa. I want to stop supplies flowing through this, and I think this is a nice bottleneck to try to block that. And looking at these guys down here, you can see some of them are suffering supply issues already. And that to me indicates that potentially, at the very least, look at these guys. They've basically died already. And one of the reasons I think for that is that maybe our campaign here, our U-boat campaign, has been fairly successful. At least that's what I'm hoping. You can also see these guys here. Some of them are having really severe supply issues, and I don't think we've seen that before. Maybe it's because they don't have enough ships to get forward. I think we should try to exploit that here too. So let's try to build a spearhead towards, what's that? El Alamein? Yeah. And we're actually going to ask you to do that attack immediately. That should work out fine. The other interesting news that I did see is, you remember Bornholm? This area up here. Notice there are now a couple of Italians and a German division, which is just one of the defensive divisions. I think this is because the Italians did a naval invasion here. I completely missed that, but that does mean that we should get our guys here, our naval bombers, to maybe be based in Danzig or in Hinterpommern and do strikes in the Baltic Sea. You don't need to do port strikes, just do naval strikes, because I think these guys must be, yeah, they are now in the sea tiles there. Good. So, I think that is it. So let's take a look then, in particular here in India, whether there's any opening where we see that maybe these guys can move forward a little bit. You've got all of your attack bonuses, and I don't think there's anything that we can do to get more, right? We can do the forced attack, but I'm not sure whether we are going to be able to break through here. This is really bad terrain, and unless we are getting over there, I can't quite see us winning. Speaking of, if you guys are being attacked there, stop your attack. We've got some guys moving out of there. We've got some guys moving out of here. Lots of guys moving out of there. These units to be deployed, that's just a couple of artillery panzers that we did train up. Don't think they're too important for now. Okay, this looking relatively well. Yeah, don't care. 3 divisions over here, 8 divisions up there. What would happen if all of you guys attacked, including, let's say, you? Combat with is 170, is 200. Why are you not? Why are you actually not engaged? But look at this. This is, we're doing half as much damage to them as they are doing towards us, and their organization is kind of on par with us. So even if 2 more divisions reinforce there, it's not going to exceed their damage. I should also grab a couple of you guys and pull you back. You're suffering way too much attrition up here. How can we break them? Can we maybe break them down here? Could send in more divisions, and we are seeming to do a little bit more damage here, so that's a maybe. Doesn't really move us forward decisively, but at least it does something. Right, okay, you guys are moving down there. That's fine. Let's try to attack here. That's looking good. Oh, we do have some free military factories. And we are not producing something, right? Flampanzers? Oh yeah, let's do produce some Flampanzers. Could create a variant here. Let's take a look at these guys again. So you do have defense and soft attack. Defense and breakthrough. You could get better radios, right? Yeah, you can. 1-man turret. Could go with a 2-man turret, actually. For again a little bit more breakthrough. That's going to be important because these guys are part of our... We don't need as much engine power, I think. But maybe a little bit more armor? Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Do we need the gasoline engine? We could swap that out for the diesel. Yeah, refit costs are not that. Saving the new design is a little bit more expensive, but who cares? And that's actually changed to welded armor too. So yeah, let's call that the Flampanzer 2. I think that's alright. It's significantly slower, but let's give it a speed of 6. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. There we go. Flampanzer 2. That's the new Flampanzer. Good. Let's start to produce some of these. Oh, look at that. We can actually start to convert these guys. So that is fairly nice. Let's do that. I'm happy about that. Good. Right, this battle up here. Oh, there's also decision available. War propaganda against India. Yeah, we're going to take that. Our war support is way too low. And you are overwhelming these guys here. That was a mistake to click that, but that's fine. Okay. Now being attacked from the rear there. Hoping that we should win that fairly easily, but let's see. Situation up here hasn't really changed. Let's continue to support this attack. I'm just hoping that it will get us somewhere. Let's also join in with the motorized troops. Maybe there's going to be a little gap that we can exploit. I don't know. Okay, 88% here now. Come on. Yeah, these guys are going to lose fairly soon. 1, 2, 2, and 3. Fine, now you're attacking. Maybe don't do that for this very second. Let's try to get down here first. Can I get one of you guys to stop your attack and attack here instead? You know what? All of you guys stop your attack. Half of you go down here. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Stop your attack. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And there we... Come on. Finish them off. 92%. And here we go. Lovely. Good stuff. Right. One of you guys can pop that. You guys try to circle around there. Yeah, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. How's our campaign looking down here? Ooh. Who's that? Mexico. Convoys, convoys, convoys. I don't see any light cruisers, any other ships. Any warships at least. I don't see a lot of convoys apparently. What's this? Just a plane lost? How is this going? Jesus! Jesus! 50 airplanes lost, but we did sink nearly everyone. They must be out of supply and stuff. Right, okay, this is going well down here. I like to see that. Positioning in the front looking a little bit weakish. Okay, at least we did push forward here. Where does that lead us though? What's happening now? What are we gonna do next? Could try to capture the port. Does it do anything for us though? I wonder. Because I do not think there's any way how we can set up supply lines between, let's say, Bandar Abbas or whatever and this down here. Certainly not from the Black Sea to anywhere. Oh, you guys are still on a patrol. Well, there's no one here. Let's actually set it to naval exercises, I think. Just convoys? Yeah. We can hope that simply the longer front line will mean that they're going to reshuffle their troops. But is that really what's going to happen? I don't know. Okay, you know what? Let's try to get the harbour. It might be useful after all. They're pulling troops to the south. That's good to see. There just might be a little bit of a gap. Ooh, advanced centrometric radar. Lovely. That's actually the last radar. We are doing the rocketry thing, so that's nice too. What else then do we need? Now, I would also love to get some paratroopers. Some of you guys did point that out, and you're fairly right in saying that. Well, also, it is 1943, so honestly, concentrated industry. Dockyard output plus 10%. I think we have to do it. It's just such an obvious thing to do. Right, that being said, let's build up radar installations. One over here. And that should cover most of the UK actually, so I don't think we need that much more. Can we build? No, we cannot build in our ally territory. We could build down here. I'm not sure that's going to be useful for long enough to really make a lot of sense, so that's not. We could build something over here? No. Just this one? Shall we build one over here to cover more? No, I think this is going to be alright. Let's keep it at this one single thing. Let's also check on our ships. I don't know whether the... Sorry, ships? Production. Where's production? Yeah, here's production. Right, so let's check on our light cruisers. Do you actually carry radar? You do. Can you carry better radar? You can. Gives us better light attack, better surface detection. Yes, please. That's gonna be the standard Leichter Kreutzer 2. There we go. Just a small update. Fantastic. This one can be decommissioned. Let's set you guys up. How many of these guys do we want to produce? I think around 4 potentially at the same time. I think that's we should be able to do that. So let's try to set it up this way. And then I want all of these guys to be always done in parallel, so that these guys basically all come online at the same time. So I think the way to do that is dial down on all of this to make sure that we are producing them. We should also just say that, you know, of course you can finish the stuff that you have been building, but focus on getting these things done. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that should be it. That basically means that we are now gonna focus on all of this, and we can... Right, that should work out. Yeah, I like it. You're gonna continue this, but you're gonna focus on the new stuff here, and that means that you are going to... that they are gonna be prioritized. Lovely. Good. Oh, there is a proper battle over here. Where, who is that actually? Is that Oman? Who is that? I don't know. Who's that flag? I don't know. I don't care. We've sunk 6 destroyers. 6 destroyers. I'm happy to sink. So that's good. How about here? No, no changes there. Are they still around there? Or have they completely vanished? Also, how operative? How are operatives looking? Someone has been arrested. I think we are trying to get it out of there anyway. Let's continue to build up things in the US and try to infiltrate their civilian administration. Now I need to take a look at who these guys are. So that's you and this lady. There we go. Right. Battles over here. It's a lot of troops. I don't think we're going to be able to break through there. This push down here at least seems to be going somewhere. Supply situation up there is still kind of horrible. More convoys being sunk all the time. So evidently they still have some ships at the very least. I would have hoped that we do more down here. Oh, we're doing a little bit. Destroyer sunk there, that's good. Losing some planes in the process, but still... Battles here in Syria seem to be going okay. This position here is still what's preventing supplies flowing forward. We are exceeding the combat width. We're doing less damage per division, but we have twice as many divisions in the fight, so potentially this might actually work. So let's stop the attack down here. We're simply going to try to win over there. Maybe, I don't know. I'm hoping at least. Okay, this down here. Let's be a little bit more careful doing this. Right, so you've got a lot of divisions moving about, which is kind of okay. So we're defending now. Well, that shouldn't take too long. Now we could attack them and try to circle around all the way, but I'm not confident that that's really what we need. How long are you guys going to be? Come on, just leave. 2 days. Next location, 8 hours. I think we're going to wait 8 hours. How long are you going to take? More than a day? You're also going to take more than a day. So that would take a while. You guys, also a day. How confident are we that we can break them in this time frame? Okay, we have reinforced. You guys should be losing fairly quickly. Especially if these Italian guys would join us. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Whew, let's keep an eye on India. Yeah, this battle is almost not going as well as anymore, is it? What can we do? Okay, everyone stop. Stop. Okay, we're going to wait a while here until you're going to be building up your organization, and then we're going to do a staff office plan or something like that. No particularly bad battles that I can see over here. So yeah, let's continue to focus on Africa then. If only we could break you, but you're sending in so many reinforcements. And I'm gonna bet that, yeah, even as we're kicking them out of the battle, you guys are jumping in. Ooh, there we go. Right, okay, stop this battle. You guys all attack there. If we can kill 9 divisions like that, that'd be fantastic. 10 divisions, actually. Although they already lost 1. Ooh! Nancy Seymour Helgi. How does that work now? So you're going to be in the recruitable pool, or what is it? I think so. We do have some more troops here, some more factories here. Let's try to focus on the things that are going to be the most useful to us. I think more transports are always going to be useful. Okay, there we go. Right, why is this battle not going in our favour anymore? Could some of these Italians maybe join up? But they are losing divisions, and when they lose these divisions, they're losing them for good. So... British operative captured. She turned willingly to us just a couple of seconds ago. Don't arrest her. Yes, we know she's a British spy. We're fine with that, if she works for us. And now the Italians are joining this attack. I don't know what's going on here. Let's join in on them at least. That's the spirit of the Italian Italian army. Just join in whenever. Don't join the Germans. Never mind, you join later. Right. Okay. Let's try to break these guys. We are gonna do a force attack that gives us more offensive, more breakthrough, less organization taken, less organizational damage taken, more of everything else taken though. So it's not without risk here, but I'm hoping at least that we can create a breakthrough here. Okay, rocketry done, lovely. That does give us also access to Wunderwaffe for nuclear technology and rocket technology. I would love to get nuclear technology because the first level of nuclear technology, at the very least, gives us plus 4% research speed. That's pretty good. It takes ages though, so it's not immediately that useful. So I think the other thing that we could do is try to get the second Vienna Award. I think that should bypass alliance with Italy, and then we could think about befriending Turkey or Spain. So you know what, let's do it. Our manpower is looking fine for the moment. This battle up here, fine, we are still defending, that's okay. Join in on the attack, yeah, and even if some of these attacks will fail and they only bring down a division or two, the next attack is gonna have it a little bit easier. So I'm gonna be happy with that. Okay, evidently there are some battles down here. That's good. So that was not a complete waste of time. But this, why? Why? What can we do? Okay, I think one of the things that we should do. Let's try to take a look at the air situation. So, you guys are flying over here. We don't have an airbase anywhere near here, do we? So maybe that's one thing that we should try to do. Let's construct an airbase in Balochistan. Give that the highest priority. How long is that going to take? February. Not that long. 8 days. Make that level 2. And the next thing is you have a decent air capability there. So where are our transport planes? What on earth are you doing here? What are you? You are tactical bombers, so you should have the range to do something. Let's try to get down here. Can I get planes? Can I get fighter planes down there? Not really. But if we have that base down there, we should be able to do that. So also, you guys should potentially stop doing that because there's no point doing this. So let's get you over here. Maybe even over the Iberian coast. No port strikes though. Right, still, I want to get the transport planes, so let's take a look where we can find them. Should come for Transportgeschwader. You're in Sicily. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that does make some sense. Okay, right. Nevertheless, let's get you over here and ask you to resupply into Pakistan. Can you do that? I'm hoping you can. they should be fine. I'm not sure whether it's going to work out, but maybe at least it can give some power to these guys. And suddenly we are winning again over here. I don't understand the logic of this. But we're wearing some of them down, so that's good. Maybe, just maybe it's going to be enough. I don't know. I really don't. Just 3 guys left here. 2 guys. 1, and that should be it. Yes, good. Right, let's bring everyone up there. Do we dare to do an attack here in the south? I think not. I think it is time for us to resupply a little bit. So let's form a fallback line over here at Tobruk. You're all going to come back there. You're going to replenish it a little bit. And then we can do another offensive next time around. Let's not overextend there. It is useful to... By the way, look, notice all of these battles. This is not me. This is the Vichy Navy, who's operating submarines extremely close to their coastline. Which is an interesting approach. Right. How's our construction of rail lines looking? All of the rail lines are done. In fact, we're almost starting to repair stuff down here, which I don't think is that useful. So... we should try to look at that again. Rail lines. Let's build this one up, because that's for sure that we will need that. We could build all of this line into level 5. Don't think we need to, though. Which one is Berlin? I think this one, right? Yeah, Germania. I'm sorry. Let's try to build a line running west as well. Not sure we need it right now, but in the future it's going to come in handily, I think. Do we need to go via Brussels? I think we do. Brussels, Paris. Let's build a new one there. I'm not sure I want to take all of this detour here. Yeah, let's have a line running there at least. There's no need to prioritize that, but still. Except for maybe Balochistan. That should be high on the list. Right. Good. How are things down here? Looking okay-ish. You know what? We're going to bring you in too. Just to continue that fight, because I really don't want to lose this one. I think it would be so helpful if we could win over here. They are sending more troops there, so they are sending in reinforcements. I'm hoping that we can win before. That would be really good. I'm not sure it's going to work, but... okay, look at this. These guys are already back in supply, so that's really nice. Yeah, everyone else is suffering pretty badly though. No big other news, just convoy losses piling up on their side, which I'm happy about. Our fuel supply is completely full. We actually don't need to trade that much rubber here. Let's dial that down a little bit. I think we can keep a little bit of a surplus, but... yeah, but we're not trading for oil anymore, are we? No. So that does mean we can grab our guys here. This guy. Let's take a look at all of our air forces there. We don't get any overview of their experience here, do we? Huh, unfortunate. Okay, let's do it differently. Let's just grab everyone. And take a look at, you're flying the Baltic Sea. I don't think you need to do that anymore. There doesn't seem to be anyone over there. You guys, for example, fighters, you are fighting over Belarus. Let's try to do some pilot exercises here. Gain a little bit of air experience, that's going to be alright. And then these Küstenfliegers can get to... where exactly do we need you? Let's get it down here and flying over there. I think that's going to be alright. Or, you know what? No, we don't have any airbase here. Stupid me, we are building up an airbase. We're losing here, aren't we? This battle. And look at how much stuff we have lost. This guy's close to breaking. But we've lost too much. We have lost too much. Arrgh! This is wasteful, but I think it's what we need to do. What a horrible construction this is, but we do need to bring more supplies to the frontier, and I don't see any other way of doing this than building this rail line. Really weird. Okay, you guys are basically recovered, so let's send you towards El Alamein. We're starting to take some attrition here, but hopefully at least you're going to be able to overwhelm them. 2 divisions. Yeah, we are starting to suffer from low supply. But so should they. At least they should. At least they should. I'm hoping they do. No battles, no battles, no. Just tiny stuff here. Is this fully motorized already? So little we can do. We are going to be alright there. We are going to be alright, but it is going to take some time. Okay, you guys do win over here. We're being counterattacked. That's alright though. But we don't actually need to attack all in the main. I would just like you to attack the first part of this thing here. Then you can actually go south. And there we... Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't let anyone get in there. There we go, fantastic. I like it. That's 3 divisions down on their side. Just destroyers and stuff? Yeah, just destroyers and stuff. Mostly convoys, actually. Any weak points? Can't see any. Aha! Seems like we now have a rail line running there, but no supply point? Is there any way how I can manually introduce a supply hub? How exactly do you get supply hubs? Supply hubs is not anything you can build? No, it is. How much does it take? June! Well, it is what it is. Since this is the only way that I can see us breaking through there. Just need to do it. Come on. Come on now. Do we have much more divisions? Oh no, okay, you guys are already withdrawing. Fine. Okay, let's leave it to the Italians. Let's regain some organization there. Convoys, convoys, convoys. We're getting so little Navy experience for all of our efforts here. We're sinking so many ships. And it doesn't seem to make that much of a difference. What do we need, guys? I think we are mostly fine. We have a lot of heavy equipment. We have a lot of medium equipment, but a lot of that is actually Russian. Could upgrade that stuff. Don't see any reason to. Light tanks? Yeah, I think light tanks are probably one of the higher priorities here, to get them a little bit upgraded. Now, very soon, it is 1943, so very soon what I would like to do, it's a little bit for the lords here, but come on, an elephant, or mouse? I think mouse, right? Yeah, a mouse tank would be fun, so I would love to do that. Strictly speaking, not very efficient, but it would be fun. What else do we need? We are fine, honestly, in most of these things. Support equipment. How are we looking at support equipment? 6,000. Honestly, doesn't sound too bad, but I think over time that has a tendency to degrade. So let's build it up. I can't believe this is that expensive to build. Yeah, but very little else that we can do to build up these supply nodes. How else does the game decide where supply nodes are? Because I'm sure I didn't manually place all of them. I'll need to find out at some point. Oh, you guys are suffering attrition there. That's no good. Let's send you to Frankfurt. So early 1943. How's our recruitment of these guys going? Not that well, Marines. We'll need to adjust their template a little bit too. Ooh, and look at that. That actually works. So our light cruisers did trash their destroyers. Happy to see that. And something similar should be happening here. It doesn't though. We'll see, we'll see. Second Vienna War is going to be happening at some point. Japan still not doing that hot. And these guys up here are just suffering attrition. I don't want to even keep them there, but putting them back would mean they have a better supply line too. June. Horrendous. Really, really horrendous. Let's take a brief look at the naval situation. Yeah, so we have 2 more submarines. Where are we going to send you? You know what? One of you is going to join up there, and one of you is going to join up here. Yeah, you are the right type. So that should kind of work. How's our air war going? Especially over the English Channel. Doesn't seem like we're losing that many planes. We don't have as a priority over Pakistan, West Africa, Maghreb. Southern France is still a battle, and North Atlantic Ridge is a battle, but only a small one. Yeah, we need to keep an eye on Southern France, but I'm not too concerned. If they do invade there, that's going to be fine. We're going to be close to our supply lines, so I'm not overly worried. Iraq, still a potential objective, but still no really compelling reason to do that. Shall we pull back? No. We're not going to pull back. We could send a couple of forces here and try to strike south in sort of a lightning maneuver. There's a storm here though. But again, that doesn't do much for us if we don't have supply nodes. This would be a tempting target though. It's a desert. It is a desert. Okay, what we're gonna do... Where's the closest supply node? It is here, right? We can easily supply from here. So this is not a problem anymore. The problem is shipping this via truck all the way over here. We're gonna keep all of our fast troops in this place. We're gonna supply them up. Then we're gonna try to strike in here quickly, take out one of these positions quickly, and have a supply node that is closer to the front. At least that's the hope. The alternative supply node that we could capture would be either here, this mountain terrain, so no. I think this is the most promising one, but it does mean getting all the way over here and then attacking there. The other alternative is this one down here, so I'm going to do yet another line which is going to extend from here to here. And we're going to have the ability to build that up in the future to maybe join up here. We just need to be flexible enough to, whenever we do get a breakthrough, we should be quick to exploit it, I think. So that's my main thinking there. Let's try to see whether that's going to work, but that is going to have to wait until next time around. So, for now, I say thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little trench warfare down here in India, which did cost us a lot of men, presumably, but it is what it is. So, until next time, bye-bye, guys.